fat stores differently on everyone. I carry most of my fat actually in like my lower ab oblique region. I have no fat on my back
Mm-hmm.
and zero fat on my arms.
So that's just genetic.
Yeah, some people will be at like 16% body fat and have like a chiseled 8-pack, and then their fat's just all on their back or on their arms. It's pretty crazy how the body works like that. What's going on, guys? I'm Mike from Anabolic Aliens, and this is my golden hour.
Check. Bang.
Yeah. I got it. Shorty gave me time for the culture. Hey, had to wake 'em up like it's Folgers. Hey, had to wake 'em up like it's Folgers. Hey, shorty gave me time for the culture. Hey, your boyfriend the eye.
Okay, so listen, we are live. And before I start, I went big sales mode in the gym. You probably thought I was a psycho when I first came in.
Nah, dude, I love when people come up to me.
Well, bro, because I don't even want to disclose the gym. Are you sensitive about knowing where people know you work out?
I don't care at all.
Bro, that's like your job.
It's fun, man. I get free guest passes every weekend. I always welcome people to come.
Oh, they hook it up like that?
Yeah.
Gym it. Are you dead ass? I actually really like gym it though.
I love it, dude. I was a little skeptical at first because it didn't have a sauna or a steam room, but the environment there is unbelievable, and the workers and people there are just awesome.
I know. Have you gotten it? Oh, here, let me give you a proper introduction. This is Mike. He runs Anabolic Aliens,
What's up, guys?
and this is the first fitness influencer / someone in the fitness field we've had on the show, but it may not look like it based on my physique, but I fucking love nutrition, bro.
Yeah.
Do you think you're exercise first or nutrition first?
I was a nutrition major in school, but definitely exercise. I'm way more interested by how the body works and everything.
Well, so that was one thing. So before I came here, I called my auntie Ellen, aka Carl, and I was like, "Yeah, bro, I got this kid coming from UNH. He fucking deezed, man. Like he's coming up. Do you know him?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, like he runs Anabolic Aliens." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh yeah, that's my boy, bro."
Yeah, it's a small world, man. I know Carl pretty well from school.
Yeah, was he doing stupid shit?
Oh, we all were. It's UNH.
I went to Providence College.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Oh, yo, so I had some crazy weekends at UNH.
Oh yeah.
Bro, there was I forget the name of the condo complex, but we went to some party where these fucking kids put their gecko on a dartboard and were just throwing darts around the gecko.
Jeez.
Like sick shit. And these kids thought it was hilarious. I was like, yo, you guys are out of your fucking mind, man.
Dude, it got so crazy. Junior and senior year, the bars were getting lines at like 6:30.
Oh my God. What was the name of that main bar in Durham?
Scorps.
Scorps.
Ratchet.
Carl got like knocked out outside of that convenience store.
Carl gets lit.
Carl's a joke, bro. Yeah, so I met Mike briefly at the gym, and at gym there are these, like, there's this huge array of TVs, and you can like send in pictures to get put on them. And I kept seeing you pop up, so I was like, all right, yo, this motherfucker must be marketing something, because like who wouldn't utilize that? And then I look you up, I was like, damn, bro, this dude's got a fucking huge following on YouTube.
Yeah, man, it's been growing and growing, and it's actually really cool what gym it does. They have the TVs all around the gym in the Commonwealth location, and also the Watertown location where I go. You do their hashtags, and they'll put you up on their screen, and it prioritizes it based off likes and how much visibility.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, cool. Jimmy, you guys are some snakes. They Oh, have you been in the Commonwealth location yet?
I've been there once when the other one closed. Yeah.
Oh, word. Okay. Yeah. I think the gym, like, what time do you usually go? Like afternoon?
I'm all over the place. I try to go in the morning, but sometimes I'm there at like at night. It's all over.
Bro, if you go like real psychotically early, like I've been going at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., there's like this one fucking dude that like lunatic. Like I see him, like he can kick like 18, 20 feet in the air. Have you seen him on the bag? This little Asian guy?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, bro. Yeah, I'll introduce you for there next time. Holy
Dude,
shit.
yeah. There's some beasts that go there, dude. It's cool.
Yeah. So you started Anabolic Aliens at school.
Yep, Anabolic Aliens started the summer going into my sophomore year of college.
Where would you mind? Can you just drag that a little forward?
Yeah.
We can move the whole stand. I just want to
word.
make sure the kids can hear you. It started your sophomore year.
Going into my sophomore year, so that August, July 2014.
And what did it start? Were you just like posting like bicep workout at home type thing?
It was me and another kid actually at first, and it just started with posting workouts and tip videos because we both kind of fell in love with fitness and wanted to help other people get the results that we were seeing too.
Did you play sports in high school?
I went to college actually originally for baseball,
Oh, word.
Western New England University, and then I kind of hated the school, so I transferred to UNH and then got into powerlifting.
I feel like that happens to a lot of people, like ex-athletes. They just like there's a sense of like, okay, I can like totally control in the gym, so like let me fucking go. Was that what it was for you?
For me, it's just like I love the team aspect of playing baseball and playing sports with everyone, but for me, it was always when I got into exercise, it was about just getting personally better and
Mhm.
always trying to get to that next level. And I found that when I went to college for sports, baseball, the team lifts they weren't
They were
really
whack.
they were just kind of going through mobility stuff and going through the motions where I
And
just
you wanted to get fucking yoked.
I wanted to push myself to that next level every time I was there.
Yeah, I
So,
feel you.
you know,
So were you always like a big dude though?
I look back at pictures and I definitely wasn't even close to where I am now. I put on a ton of size.
But I'm saying like when you were younger, were you always like kind of a strong kid? Like did it come easy to you off rip?
I definitely am a mesomorph body type. So I had pretty good genetics. My
Mhm.
uncle's a bodybuilder, so he
Word.
kills it.
Okay. And does he have like a home gym type thing?
He goes to a normal commercial
Normal
gym. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So I'm surprised. Like gym it. What have you seen other people who are like big into heavy lifting over there yet?
I actually haven't met any powerlifters there. I've met a couple bikini competitors, but no one in.
Shorties.
Yeah, they're looking good.
Shorties. And so, yeah, I was gonna say like I feel like someone who's like into the sport you're into would frequent like a Gold's gym. Did you ever think about that?
So I moved to Boston September 1st this year, and I was looking for a place to film my new videos.
Word.
And I actually originally was going to Lifetime Fitness and then Equinox Fitness. And
Equinox.
they didn't want me to film there. They said it was a liability to their people, and I was like, well, if I'm not going to go to a gym that
Part
I
of your
can't
business,
film
like, you have
exactly.
to.
So then Jimit, the manager there, Dennis, actually hit me up on Instagram through DMs. He was like, "Yo, come check out this place," because I was putting up stories saying I was looking for a spot, and
Dennis.
they hooked me up there, and the whole personal training studio they're gonna tape off for me to film videos.
Oh, he's a smart motherfucker. Dead ass. Well, yeah, bro. So I'd seen you like you had like a little mini tripod with your camera. Sorry, is this stressing you? I can definitely take this down.
Oh no, just looking, dude.
Oh yeah, no, I'm always like on it. Like holy shit, I think I'm fucking up. I'm so paranoid the camera's gonna click. There was yeah, I saw like you had like a little tripod propped up, and you were like, I think you were like repping on the bench or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, I just dropped a ton of money actually on all new filming equipment. I have
What'd you get?
I got a new camera. I got a new Sony Alpha camera. It's like a $2,300 camera.
A7 III?
Uh,
A7S?
A7 something. Whatever
Okay.
the newest one was. I literally went to the store. I was like, keep my spending money
Is
under
it on your
$5
story?
grand. No, not the actual camera yet. I have the picture of it. Hold on, I'll bring it up. But it's dope. I got all
You got a
new
drone
lens.
too, right?
I don't have a drone yet. That's on the to get list, but I just got all new lighting equipment, new microphones, and
This
everything.
motherfucker's going crazy.
Dude, it's just about to get to the next level.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that, and I saw you had a. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like normally, I don't like go and look at people's shit before they come up here, but like the fitness influencer shit, I think is like the way the business works is so sick.
Yeah.
So I was like looking at a bunch of shit. I was like, okay, I think I kind of get like what's going on. Was it you can't find it?
Nah, I can't find this
Yeah,
shit.
all good. But yeah, I saw you were doing like edits with music and shit. You do all that yourself, right?
Yeah, I have Final Cut Pro. I do all the editing. And
Oh
stuff
yeah, Final
myself.
Cut champ, bro.
Yeah, dude. It's just the easiest way to do it.
Do you know if your new camera shoots in 60 frames a second?
Dude, it shoots 4K. It's literally like it has everything.
Okay, word. Because what you can do in Final Cut is if you put the video file into the workspace and then you retime it to 50%, it will slow it down like very smooth.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got a whole new memory processing card that
Oh, this dude's going nuts.
Dude, I got
This is his year.
I even got thing to put on the microphone of the camera, so it, like gets
Be-
rid of all crackling and everything.
Better audio.
Yeah, dude, I'm hyped. I got everything. I've been getting by with the G7X from like 3 generations ago.
Oh yeah, whatever. But that's one thing about content though, because I saw you in your story. You're saying it a bunch. Like, do you feel like there's a need for like really clean content on everything? I mean, obviously it's a way to elevate yourself and like do it. But do you think like your audience specifically calls for it?
Actually, no. Obviously it definitely enhances the product, but you don't I think the content is way more important than the quality of it, and then the
Like the actual substance of the
yeah,
content.
exactly. Like the value you get from it is
Yeah.
gonna be more important than the actual quality of it. But
This dude's talking business. The word value. You follow Gary Vaynerchuk?
yeah, dude.
The GOAT, bro.
I love
Gary
listening
V's
to
the
that
GOAT.
stuff. Yeah, he's a beast.
He yeah, bro, that was one thing. Like I made a big film like a year ago, and it took like fucking 7 months, right? It did
Mhm.
really well, but I was so psychotically focused on like making sure things were like really clean and really nice. I realize I've had most growth with everything if I'm consistent.
Dude, that's what I always tell people. Consistency, even before quality. Get yourself being consistent, improve your quality, then improve the quantity.
Yeah, totally. But how do you diversify your content? Like I know you do like workout vids. You've been doing vlogs and shit too.
Yeah, so I've been getting more into lifestyle stuff too, just because my partner left the company in March last year, and I kind of did a whole transition to making Anabolic Aliens a community, but making it also my lifestyle, and people can follow me instead of just follow workouts. So I
Word.
put out workouts, I put out like lifestyle tips, business tips, because business has really skyrocketed in 2018.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. So how does that work? Like if you can be transparent, I know you got
Yeah.
these are the people cutting you checks and shit. But so like you get paid, you have sponsors, like you wear their shit, they cut you a check type shit.
Yeah, so I have I get paid through YouTube. I have multiple sponsors. I developed my own workout app called Exerprise, so that
Yeah, oh yeah, give me a promo and your plug. Tell them all
Yeah.
where to find you.
Download Exerprise. That's on App and Play Store. It's a free download.
I'm gonna download it right now.
Yeah, and then I mean, I make money through Instagram. I make money through YouTube, my sponsors, and then I also do live coaching and personal training online.
How does that work online?
Just basically I send people a questionnaire
This
after
is
they
you?
order a form. Yeah, it's my app. And
I'll give you a rating too, bro.
hell yeah.
A 1. No, I'm
Fuck
fucking with
off.
you.
But yeah, dude, and then I just send people tailored programs to their goals.
Oh, so you got a couple different streams of income.
I got like, over 10, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's my fucking dog. Well, bro, that was one. So you're 23, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just turned 23, so I'm like partially self-employed. Like I still do work for other people though.
Hmm.
I just think like, bro, the internet is so dope. Like like I probably couldn't do this and you couldn't do that like 12 years ago.
Oh no way! My parents don't even know what I do.
Oh, they don't get it?
No one in that generation really understands what I do. They don't understand how I make money. They get what I do. They don't get how I make money.
Well, yeah, that's another thing. Like, so your job like 12 years ago would probably just be like you'd have to be the strongest dude ever, right?
Oh yeah, or be famous somehow and get on like movies. That's the only way.
Oh yeah, like
Back
beat the
then.
shit out of people in
Yeah,
movies.
right.
Do you like Schwarzenegger?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
That's the guy, bro.
Oh yeah, goat.
He's I think his mindset shit's like the craziest shit.
Him and The Rock are two huge influences of mine.
Yeah. I was in a movie with The Rock actually.
You were?
I was in they cut my fucking line. I was pissed. The movie's called Central Intelligence with Kevin Hart.
You were in that?
Yeah, 100%, bro. I was in we filmed it in Lynn.
That's wild.
And so you can see me for like maybe 2 seconds.
Yo, that's 2 seconds more than other people. That's awesome.
It was sick. I was actually in a movie down in Rhode Island this past spring too, which is cool. I think the director's gonna come up here, hopefully.
That's dope.
But yeah, I didn't see The Rock, but have you seen Central Intelligence?
Yeah.
So they throw like the fat fucking kid onto the court.
Yeah.
So that and they have The Rock's face morphed. That was actually just a body double. And it was like a 600-pound Samoan kid.
No way,
Or
really?
I don't want to say Samoan. He could be Hawaiian, some shit. But he was like naked the whole time for like 2 16-hour days of filming. And so like he just had his dick taped off and like you saw his ass all day, but they kept throwing him out. And then afterwards, after he filmed, there was a green screen and we saw them like morphing The Rock's face to him, which
No
was
way.
sick.
That's
Yeah.
cool, yeah.
The movie's dope.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's hilarious too.
I know Kevin Hart's hilarious too,
Yeah.
bro. He was there. He was there when he was like, "Hey, everybody! Like, here's the pep rally." So do you fuck with The Rock and Schwarzenegger because of their lifting shit, or more on the motivational side? Because I see you do like a bunch of like motivational shit and like.
I actually follow them more for the motivational stuff. For me, lifting, I mean, I do follow other people for lifting, but it's so individual for me. I'm always just trying to get better myself,
Mhm.
and then I just look around and try to surround myself with like-minded people who
Mhm.
want to just get better themselves. But I look more at other people for motivation rather than specific lifting.
Word. Do you how does one besides get stronger get better in the gym? This is a very profound,
As
insightful
one gets
question.
stronger,
But how do you get better if you're not just getting stronger? Is the only goal to get fucking bigger for the most part?
not at all, dude. Everyone has different goals. I mean, my way of I actually have a kind of a specific philosophy for that, and it's you should PR every single day. And what
Mhm.
I mean by that is it doesn't mean strength necessarily. You're PRing in strength. It means you're getting one more set. You're getting one more rep. You're upping the weight. You're limiting excess rest. You're doing that extra 5 minutes of cardio. You're doing some way to get better in that specific workout than you're building off previous sessions. That way you can break through plateaus. You're always constantly
Probably
improving.
crosses over to your mental too. You're like, yo,
Oh,
I'm
exactly.
glowing up every single time I'm in.
Exactly. If you go to the gym and have some form of success every single day, those little successes will lead to huge successes in the end.
So you're saying like so mind you, as I said, I had fucking fucked my shoulder up
Mhm.
bad, whack.
Yeah.
Get mobility in your shoulders. No bullshit. This labrum tear was a fucking bitch.
Yeah, dude. Any injuries? A huge
No, but
setback.
bro, the shoulder's naggy. It's not. I can't incline. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can't do anything hanging. I was really strong on weighted pull ups. Can't do it anymore. How? So if I'm doing like a dip position knee raise, right?
Mhm.
Dip position leg raise. You're saying, let's say right now I'm going like 4x12.
Mhm.
I should go for like 14 on my first set tomorrow.
So you're talking like the low rep exercise, holding yourself in a dip extended position.
Yeah.
Leg raise.
Well, I'm saying based on your mindset, like go for 2 more reps tomorrow type thing.
Well, it completely depends on what you're going for. If you're going for more sculpting of the abs,
I just want to look hot, bro.
well, I'd say you can do different things. You can put a dumbbell between your feet, add some even more resistance, and then start trying to work on building the abs more blocky and thick. Where if you're trying to increase the reps, you'd work more on the sculpting factor.
Okay, slow down for me real quick. Just explain that because I'm gonna apply it tomorrow. Actually,
Yeah.
I gotta go do legs tonight. Actually.
Hell yeah. So if you're trying to slowly get into more, if you're trying to work on basically defining the abs, that's when you already kind of have the foundation. Think about it like a house. You're not going to work on the detail work of the
Mhm.
house if you don't have the foundation. So what you have to do is basically try to work on building thicker, blockier abs, expanding the actual blocks of the abs.
So that's more strength.
That's more strength based. So that's when you'd add like the dumbbell, and then when you start noticing the blocks are getting a little thicker, your abs starting to bulge out more, and start doing more higher reps to really work on the toning of.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. But one thing I've noticed more than anything, it's just body fat with abs. Would you
Mhm.
agree?
Yeah. Oh, abs. A lot of people say you don't even need to train abs. I don't agree with that, but losing body fat.
You
will
definitely got to train
uncover them.
obliques though to square your shit in, right?
I mean, obliques are huge. A lot of people
Yeah.
neglect their oblique training, the twisting motion. People kind of neglecting their training. It's huge.
Do you ever do like a weighted dumbbell crunch, like side crunch?
I'm not a huge fan. I do them sometimes, but if you're someone who actually has love handles, that region, building that region can actually kind of make the love handle look worse. So if you have them, you want to actually kind of avoid doing that until you can lose the love handle fat, and then you can work on building that area.
Okay, I got to do that for sure. So you're saying I should probably switch over to like a Russian twist type thing?
Yeah, if you're trying to lose that oblique lower ab
Mhm.
fat, twisting motions, absolutely from a kind of a lower plane.
What about like, so mind you, I can't hang, but what about like a dip position, like a dip position side crunch, like not a straight knee raise, but like I'm tweaking up on the side.
I mean, that's definitely effective. I would try to do more things like in a dip position, you could do like windshield wipers side to side, stuff like that. Basically, trying to get your body into a rotational plane, and then if you can come at it from a lower angle, it's going to really target that lower oblique
Word. Damn, this guy's an expert, bro.
fat.
So do you live, breathe, and like fucking die exercise?
Dude, if I can't sleep, I'm going to the gym.
Deadass?
Yeah, I'll go. Sometimes I'm there at like 3 a.m. just because I can't sleep.
Has it been like that your whole, like since you started?
I mean,
It must be building now. Now that you got a fucking business and shit, right?
yeah, it gets more intense. I mean, the first program I ever followed was Insanity by Sean T. Me and my mom were doing that shit
Yeah.
at 5 a.m. in the morning when I was a senior in high school.
Sean, he's like the light skinned black dude, bald dude, right?
Yeah,
Who's like
yeah.
doing the dancing and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I didn't do the dancing one. I
Yeah.
did the high intensity interval training program,
Okay.
and I started to see abs for the first time. I lost a ton of body fat. I was like, this shit's dope.
Yeah.
So I just got more and more into it. Then when I got into powerlifting, everything just took off.
Did you ever watch Jersey Shore?
I never did actually, but compares me to that.
Yeah, I'm sure, bro. They well, yo, bro, if they do another cast, some Boston shit, you gotta try out for it.
That'd be funny.
Well,
dude.
that's easy marketing for the brand.
Hell yeah, I'd love to get on TV.
So when did you start doing like most of the branding shit? Also, this is fresh. What is that? Screen print or direct to garment?
This is from Printful. So
Screen print.
Yeah.
You did it online?
Yeah. I sell apparel online.
Oh, word. Okay. They drop ship.
Yeah, they handle all the manufacturing and distribution. It's awesome. I don't do anything.
I know, but the cut, you got to worry about that fucking cut.
Yeah, I mean, right now apparel's not really a main concern of mine. It's more just to give people something to rep.
Awareness.
Yeah, but I'm actually gonna be launching some more co-branded stuff with my clothing partner Dissident this year. So it's gonna be huge.
plug all your sponsors. They're gonna love it.
My clothing partner Dissident. We're gonna be doing 3D printing on all different types of apparel. It's gonna be dope.
Word. Are they nice, like form fitted?
That's all the sleeveless hoodies you may see me wear on like Instagram, YouTube.
You gotta be fucking yoked to wear those shits though.
I love them. Though,
yeah,
dude. I love.
Well, you're
I love
a big
Flash.
fuck, bro. And you have the Dissident sponsor.
Dissident's one of my partners. I'm sponsored by Herb Strong. York Athletics is my training shoe company. Wearing them right now.
This guy's fucking branded out, man. It's my dog right here. He's a business G.
Just always looking to expand the business and work with companies like-minded like myself.
Do you turn people down?
Oh yeah, I mean, I get offers every single day. I only work with companies I actually really love myself. Like, why would I partner with it's not just about the paycheck. I want to actually rep it myself.
That's a fact. Well, if you have options.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna partner with a company that I don't see myself long term with.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is your mindset might be a little different if you were lower level.
Lower level, I was taking more brand deals that I wouldn't take right now. I'd say.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's completely understandable. But like partners have always been pretty
consistent.
Yeah, pretty specific about.
Word. So when did Anabolic start? So you're a natural athlete, right?
Yep, no drugs.
Okay, yeah, because just when you say anabolic, I think people associate it off rip with steroids. Does that happen a lot?
Anabolic's definition is actually to grow to build, but obviously it gets compared to anabolic steroids all the time. Yeah. I mean, it's actually the reason behind it was Anabolic Aliens. I didn't want to just be like another fitness thing, like my name then fitness. Wanted a name that stuck out.
Mike Fitness.
Nah, dude.
Mike Pump.
Yeah. Monster Mike.
Oh yeah.
But it's just like it's actually a play on words. Like Anabolic Aliens means to grow to build, and you can think about it like steroids. So I'm an alien to steroids. I'm doing it my own way. But it's also just like gains out of this world.
Oh whoa.
That's how I like
Smash.
it.
Yeah, so okay, so here's a cool question. I asked you, I was like, yo, do you fast?
I did intermittent fasting for 6 weeks.
I do it every day.
You do it? You like it? What method do you do?
I try to squeeze all my meals within a 4 to 5 hour window.
Okay, so I mean I did 16-8.
Yeah, that's like standard. But I have a tolerance to it now, so it's easy.
Okay.
Were you like chugging black coffee?
Oh, I do it every way.
Oh, bro, I love it. You put no creamer in your coffee?
No, nothing. Straight black.
Yeah, I love it. It's
Yeah,
awesome. You ever do cold brew?
No, I don't.
That'll show have you shaking, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you do pre-workouts?
Yeah, absolutely. I drink a lot of caffeine.
Oh, I do too, bro. I'm wired all the time.
Absolutely.
It's a bad fucking addiction, though.
I mean, I need it to survive now.
I do too, bro. Holy shit. Especially when you're starting to grow a fucking business, like,
absolutely.
Motherfucker. You know how much of a blessing it is, though? Like, I'm obviously you're a hard fucking worker, but it's a fucking blessing that you're, and myself included, are in positions where we're fucking the same age and we can make money our own way.
Yeah, man, it's a blast, dude.
Duh, so fun, bro.
I told myself I'm never working for someone else. Fuck that.
And you couldn't. In the lane is like, the fitness lane is great because it's completely predicated on what you do. It's not like you rely on that many other people.
Exactly. I mean, I do stuff for my sponsors, but it's me. I'm the one creating my content. I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah, you're cutting up all the videos.
Exactly.
You're editing everything.
Doing everything myself.
That's real shit, kids. Listen. Well, no, because we have a lot of like rappers and like young artists listen to this. Like, this dude is fucking hustling. He's like building his own business. I'm sure you probably work like at least a 14, 15-hour day daily.
Oh, some nights I don't sleep, man. I got to get shit done.
You love it, though. I love it, bro.
Exactly.
And there's no real fitness influencer community out here, right?
Boston, definitely not. I was doing stuff with Scott Herman before, but he just moved to Florida, so it's kind of just me here now.
Where was he?
He was in Salem, New Hampshire.
Oh, that was when you were at school, or you were popping up there a bunch?
I popped up. He's actually he's one of my boys. We did a lot of collaborations when I was really first getting going, so kind of get a foot in the door.
Word. So was there a period when you started shit out where you were like, yo, fuck, like one, this is tough. Two, people aren't really gonna understand it because I know as like a fitness personality, you got to be over the top all the time. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
fucking inspires people. Like,
Yeah, I mean, energy, dude. Positive energy, high energy. People need
yeah,
that.
you got to be at that shit. So I'm sure, like on a college campus, was that tough? Like, where people like, but I bet people embraced it at a certain point, right?
See, it's actually interesting because Anabolic Aliens wasn't a business until after 2.5 years of a YouTube channel. I mean,
Word.
it started off as just a hobby, just having fun, posting videos, trying
Mhm.
to help some people out in the process, but it's more just fun, you know? And then one of my videos went viral, and then a couple other videos.
What was that?
Intense 5-minute forearm workout.
Oh.
Yeah, it's over 7 million views now. So
It's my dog. It's my dog.
And then a couple other, then like that whole 5-minute series just took off, and then all of a sudden, after 2 years, it took 10 years. It took 2 years to get to 10,000 subscribers. Then that video went viral, and then I think a month later, I was at 50,000, and then
It grew. It blew.
instantly, and now I'm growing at almost 1,000 a day.
Okay, so but at school, was it a tough adjustment? Did people get it, or was it like, yeah, I'm a college kid, just kind of hustling?
Well, that's the thing. At school, it wasn't really yet a business. Meaning, it was.
But I'm sure you were still doing it every day, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, it was mainly just going to the gym, then filming some like shit I was doing at the gym.
Isn't the UNH gym like kind of shitty?
UNH gym was, and then that got redone, and
Oh,
it's
they just
actually
did new one?
gorgeous now. Yeah, it's wicked nice now, but yeah, it really. I'd say my senior year was when it really started to become a business, and that's when it was. I mean, I like to go out too. I have fun. I'm a
You
huge.
booze.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge advocate for being able to do what I love and work out. I'm that kid who'd go out with my friends and get pretty drunk, come back at like 3 a.m. and then be in the gym at 7 a.m. the next day.
You're a sick fuck, bro. Okay, so you're saying like on campus, it wasn't like there was never like a period where like it was tough for you to start it, or was it just a consistency thing?
For me, this always came first. It was from the very beginning of Anabolic Aliens, so even when it was just a hobby, never missed 1 week of a video upload. Yeah, so
This
it's
kid's
always
at it, bro.
it's always been. I'm a huge planner. I need to be consistent,
Mhm.
otherwise everything falls apart. So
I'm the same way, bro.
yeah, it never really was a problem being consistent. But the thing is, I kind of put anabolic always before school. I hated school.
I hated school.
I'm not a class. That's why I had to work for myself. I can't be in a classroom. I can't be told what
This
to
is my
do.
guy. This is my guy right here.
So like, fuck, I gotta do it my own way. So this is my priority, and then I just get my grades done. I get my homework done.
Bro, I was so bad at school at the end.
I did really well at school because
You just hated it though.
I just fucking couldn't. I didn't really go to many classes because I'd rather be doing this shit.
I'm the same way, bro. Like it was terrible at the end.
Senior year, dude, was more
Oh,
this go out. Then I guess there was a little bit. Of
you
school.
tossed it in a little bit. So how did you meet Carl? Just out?
Yeah, he's actually best friends with one of my best friends, Elizabeth.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. He's a character for sure.
Wild card, dude.
I know. He's just out of his fucking mind.
I hope he
And
watches
speaking of
this.
which, yeah, he will. So did you have a bunch of friends start working like corporate and doing stuff like that?
A bunch. So I graduated almost 2 years ago now. A lot of them are kind of still jumping around job from job, figured it out. You know,
You're from Mass?
Lexington, Mass. Yeah.
That's where my mom lives.
Oh, really?
Where in Lexington?
Right on Rufford Road, right off Mass Ave.
Okay. My mom lives on like the Bedford line off of 95.
Okay,
That side of 95.
I'm right on the Burlington line, right near the Burlington Mall.
Oh yeah, so like you're right near my mom. She lives in this like little community.
Okay,
It's like, what if you're neighbors? Like, what the fuck?
That'd be wild, dude.
You grew up in Lexington?
Yeah, and then I moved to Boston now.
Whereabouts?
Right on Park Drive.
So you're in the city?
Yep, literally a 5-minute walk
This dude's
from
making
Fenway.
a bag, bro. Boston rent's high as fuck. Good for you.
Yeah, it is high.
I know, I'm sure.
Paying for the car is almost just as high.
Are you leasing it?
I mean, I pay for a spot.
The
Pay
spot.
for spots over like $300 a month.
Well, what? That also probably. I'm sure you. Do you feel a sense like you got to work much harder now that you're out of your parents' crib?
I mean, I'm always grinding. It doesn't really make a difference where I am. I just love what I do and want more.
So when you moved in on your own, it was never like, fuck. Now I'm on my own. I gotta fucking. This is my job.
I've always had that mindset, to be honest. When I graduated school, I knew exactly what I was doing, what I wanted. Developed my app right after school, and then now the app has over like 50,000 users, and everything's taken off.
Numbers are staggering, bro. So how do I? Because I'll cut you up a clip, and you can whatever you want to do with it. How do I utilize the app?
Yeah, so Exerprise, it's the first ever randomized workout generator based off your muscle group selection. So you get to choose whatever muscle groups you want to hit. I have them all literally everything you could do, even abs separations from upper to lower to middle abs and so
Have you
forth.
heard of Body Space?
Yep, I have a Body Space. That's the first fitness app I use to track my workouts.
Wait, you don't have it? That's the enemy, bro.
Nah, dude, that's not what my app is though.
Oh, okay.
So my app, literally, you choose what muscle groups you want to work out. You choose what equipment options you have. You choose if you want to do time intervals or sets and reps, and then it'll tell you how long your workout is, and then boom, you generate a workout in literally 10 seconds.
Oh, it times the rest too?
It times everything. Your whole workout is laid out for you. You literally, in a matter of a button, you don't even have to click a button. It can completely randomize your workout.
Listen, and you can jack this idea for me, and it will be documented, but that's straight. Bro, this is where artists could start working into your app, and they could pay for a spot. And you could filter the music, the spot, you could pay for whatever. I mean, they would pay for whatever. If the music's good, it's good. And then while they're working out to the app, they're playing music.
Way ahead of you, bro. It's already a
Oh,
feature
word.
getting worked on in 2019. There's a bunch going into 2019 for the app. It's just every new feature is at least $5,000. So
I'm sure.
yeah, it's a lot of money.
Especially when you're building a business. Like,
Absolutely. A lot of money's been put into the app already.
have you made any whack investments yet?
I mean, over $100,000 on the app so far. But after that, it's just a matter of like purchasing like camera equipment. But when you're thinking about the app's money, that's nothing. So
I'm sure. So, okay, so the app is like your big vessel. That's
Yeah,
that's what you want to go, right?
I mean, the app. My goal with the app is to keep building it up until I'm true. I love it, but I want to keep it. It's like my own fitness. I want to keep making it better and better. I'm gonna hire athletes this year to promote it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just so much to go into it. That's all. I kind of think of myself as Anabolic Aliens as a marketing platform, like YouTube as more as a marketing platform where I just love making content and
This
then
the app's your vessel.
yeah, push things to think like my content obviously is to help people, but I want to like create products like exercise, give you something on the go that you can generate like that. Then I want to start my next project after that and keep building more and more businesses.
This motherfucker's at it. Do you do pre-workout and post-workout? Like,
yeah.
What's your supplementation?
Yeah, so I take pre-workout, aminos, aminos
What do you
during.
take specifically?
Right now, I'm taking C4 Rip, so that's
I
just
just take it.
yeah, it's a cutting formula mixed with an energy blend,
Mhm.
and then I take
I C4 gets a bad rep. It's essentially just caffeine.
C4 has
Actually,
a high beta. C4 has a high beta alanine mix, which is one of the reasons I really like it. I'm a huge tingle guy.
Oh, you
I
like
love
that?
the tingles
shake?
because I drink so much caffeine. Caffeine's pretty irrelevant to me. I need something like the beta alanine, and then also the what's it called? The pump products like the nitric oxide to give me a good blood flow rush and really help increase the pump.
In post, what do you do? Whey?
I just do post. You don't need you don't need protein shake after your workout. It's more for me. It's a convenience thing.
What do you mean you don't need it?
Like you need protein, but like you can get protein through diet.
Chickens.
It's the exact same. Protein's protein. But for me, it's a much more convenience factor. Just pound a shake right after my workout, then go home and do my shit, and then eat again later on. You know, it's more convenience rather than necessity.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something. You ready to hear it?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So, I have a pre-workout on me.
Yeah.
I just got it. I would like you to just taste test it,
All right.
but I gotta go fill these cups up with water.
All right. What is it?
It's Keno Octane.
Never heard of it.
Okay, I'll show you. There's another fitness influencer I know. His name's Greg Gallagher.
Kinobody.
Kinobody. It's his
Mhm.
supplement. Are you
Okay.
familiar with Kinobody? He's
Yeah.
a character, bro.
I just watched John Skywalker's shitting on him on Instagram
Oh,
today.
what
He
is he-
just dropped a post today blasting Kinobody.
What is he? Is he like a fitness critique guy?
John Skywalker's just he's a huge fitness Instagram influencer. He's known as the trendsetter.
Oh, is he?
He's very public about his steroid use, but he's hilarious.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a sicko.
Yeah, there's beef between influencers.
Oh, there's always fitness beef.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's just like rap, dude. There's always beef going back and forth, and they.
It's a competition.
Yeah, exactly. But
Well, I'll grab the water, but that's kind of a niche for you, though, don't you think? That you're the only one in Boston doing it.
I mean, I've met some other influencers, but I'm definitely the only.
You're the big one,
YouTuber.
bro, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care how big you are. I love collaborating with people and just expanding the name.
Yeah, but I'm sure you have a competitive nature if you've reached this point at a young age, like myself. Like
Yeah.
you want to be the big dog.
Oh, absolutely. But I'm also I'm actually really about like building a team.
Mhm.
So the way I think about it is we grow together. Like I'd rather be instead of me being up here and everyone else down below me, I'd rather like be the leader, but everyone else up there with me,
A
just
Justice
supporting each
League.
other. Yeah, Justice
Bunch
League.
of geek ass dudes. All right, here I'm just gonna grab the water real quick.
Word up.
Here it is, though.
So, try to find this freaking camera.
Yeah.
There.
Mike, Josh.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Josh Engine.
Oh, word. Got the camera too.
You found it? What was it?
Sony Alpha A7S.
Oh, yeah. That's a beautiful camera, bro.
I'm high.
It's tiny, too. Thank you, bro. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled program. So, Josh is in the building. Josh, as you know, John just gave you big shouts. Josh, he's like the prodigy audio engineer around here.
Hell yeah.
So John's like the legend, but he's like taking Josh under the wing.
That's dope, dude.
Okay, so we're trying a little Kino Octane over here. This is the first time it's turned like a real like variety talk show. It's watermelon flavor.
Let's do it, dude.
And you'd have no subs, right?
Huh?
You don't have supplements yet?
Not on me, no.
Okay, cool. Well, no, I just mean like you.
Oh, no
you,
anabolic stuff yet.
Okay.
One day.
Yeah, one day, I'm sure. All right, we'll try it. You wanna do one scoop?
Yeah, I'll do whatever you want to do, man.
Bro, I'll fucking slam too. I don't even mind, honestly. There you go, bro.
Normally just raw scoop it.
Oh, what, in your mouth?
Yeah.
It's
Let's
sick.
do it.
I'm gonna do 1.5. You want a half?
Yeah, fuck it. Give me some energy.
So this is Can you explain what the chemical compound is, just based on like looking at shit like that?
Yeah, so it's 150 milligrams of caffeine. That's kind of average natural caffeine. I don't know what exactly they mean by the natural aspect, but
Wait, what do you mean? Like that's average for a pre-workout?
yeah, I mean, I like to. This pre-workout like high is like 400 something.
That's what you usually take?
No, I take the C4 Rip, which is actually I think C4 Rip's 150 milligrams too.
Word.
But I mean, that's basic. Like a coffee is around like 50, 60 milligrams on average. So it's like 3 coffees worth. You had to give an idea.
What's a cold brew coffee? Do you know?
I have no idea about cold brew, but like L-citrulline has a good pump mix. It does not have any beta-alanine apparently, which is a huge no for me.
Oh, so it does give you the shakes, is what you're
Doesn't
saying?
really, nah. There's no beta-alanine in this, so. But people beta-alanine is kind of a controversial thing for some people. I think it
Why,
really,
what are the things wrong with it?
I just think it doesn't do much. Like, I think it does a lot for my muscular fatigue, so it helps my muscles stay in it for a longer period of time. That's what it's supposed to do. Some people don't really agree with that, but I do. This is more of a pump product more than a real energy or like tingle sensation.
Okay, so
Like it'll give you a good blood flow rush.
okay, so elaborate for the non-lifter.
Uh,
Josh, do you work out? Okay, so yeah, so I'm just gonna try to script the conversation between you and I as simplistic as possible for people who might not necessarily be that into fitness.
Yeah, so basically it'll help increase the blood flow to the muscles, so it'll increase the muscular contraction flow. You have more blood flow and get your veins will be popping more vascularity.
So realistically, you could probably do more reps.
Yeah, it kind of helps reduce that muscular fatigue.
Okay,
It's
word.
more so just giving more oxygen to the muscles and gives you a better
All right,
pump.
Brody,
Let's do it.
out the solo cup. Hell yeah. Taste. Not that bad, bro.
It's decent. I'd give it like a 6.5 out of 10.
It has a little bit of an aftertaste.
To be honest, it's not very watermelony.
What do you think it tastes like? Chemicals?
Oh.
Josh, do you want to try a cup?
Doesn't have much.
You'll be waking at the computer.
It really doesn't have much flavor.
Yeah, it's kind of flavorless.
It's not bad. It's not great. It's
And I guess we'll see in like 15, 30
yeah,
minutes.
if I was
or
like,
whatever. We'll probably start beating each other up. Whoa. So how much of a necessity now is pre-workout for you? And Greg Gallagher will give you a formal review in like 15 when it starts kicking in. You want another scoop?
I'm good right
Okay.
now. But I mean, pre-workout, it's more just
Is there a placebo to it, you think?
I was just gonna say, I think for me, it's much more mental than physical for the pre-workout. Obviously, it has its proven physical benefits, but for me, it's just if I don't take it mentally, I know I didn't take it, so it's like fuck.
So you think you feel a little more tired if you haven't taken it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just whatever I can do to pump myself up, and just raw scooping it or packing a little pre-workout lip fires me up.
He's sick. He's sick. But do you have like a noticeably worse workout if you're not drinking pre-workout?
I think the neurological effect, meaning it's just not as mentally in it, so the mind-muscle connection kind of is limited.
Word. Yeah, bro, but you carry that big like piss jug around.
Those are my aminos. I drink a whole gallon every workout.
It looks like urine, right? Doesn't it?
The one I have now, I hope your urine's not watermelon flavored.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
that
I
the
got
flavor
red now.
What was it previously like?
Lemon lime, so
lemon?
that makes sense.
Yeah, but I see it like a lot of like bodybuilders. A gallon is like societally, it's like culturally kind of a thing now, right?
I mean, it's funny because it's more just I don't want to keep going up to the water fountain.
Yeah, I'm sure. How long does a workout usually last for you?
3 to 4 hours.
And what do you work out 4 times a week?
6 times a week.
So you spend 24 hours in the gym sometimes a week?
It's my job, man. I love it.
Wow.
Man.
So there's no such thing as like your workout not being as effective later in the workout?
I mean, I do my frequency. I'm really good at programming, and I also hired actually a professional powerlifting coach to help me out. Just because I program other people. But it's all frequency. So if you can frequency your muscle groups in a way that's not overexerting them in one session, you're completely fine. And that's also why I drink aminos.
It just keeps your...
It helps, it kind of enhances the protein synthesis and keeps you kind of in the actual like mindset for working out, keeps your muscles hydrated and everything.
So aminos for...
Intra.
For the not knowledgeable consumer, it's a BCAAs, correct?
Yep. So BCAAs...
Branched chain amino
acids, yeah.
And so that just... Do you think it's a placebo with that too?
I preach aminos. Aminos are probably my favorite supplement, actually. I'll drink aminos all day long, but if I don't drink aminos during a workout, I notice a huge difference in my energy levels.
Fatigued.
Yeah.
I'm sure. So for those who don't know, there's a stark distinction between a power lifter and a bodybuilder.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just elaborate?
Yeah, so powerlifting, it's more just going for strength, meaning the actual muscle. You can see a powerlifter who may look like a twig, then he deadlifts 700 pounds. It's more about
You've seen that before?
Oh, yeah. I've seen a bunch of people who, like, you wouldn't even really look at them and assume they lift, and yet they're lifting 700, 800 pounds. It's crazy. But, yeah, powerlifting, in the competitions, it's bench, squat, and deadlift. And then bodybuilding, it's just posing, and you're focusing on building as much mass and symmetry as possible.
So do you think at a certain point you'll transition out of the sport of powerlifting into bodybuilding?
So I power build.
Whoa.
Yeah, power
Curveball.
It's a hybrid of bodybuilding and powerlifting. I compete in powerlifting, but I'm a huge advocate for training also for aesthetics. So I do my bodybuilding work too.
But then when you compete, it's a power building competition?
Powerlifting competition, but I train as a power builder.
Oh, so what he's saying is like he wants to be an athlete, but he also wants to look good for shorties.
Basically.
Yeah. So will there be a certain point where you totally transition to like just sculpting?
Potentially. I mean, if I like competing, it kind of gives me something to work toward. But in bodybuilding, if you're really trying to make it in bodybuilding, gotta take like drugs, you know.
Yeah.
Like, the names in bodybuilding are all on steroids, unfortunately.
That's just acceptable.
It's just how it is. Like, think about it. Would you rather watch the guy who's like a medium-sized build or the guy who's fucking yoked?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel you.
But
so you're saying so like Jay Cutler and like those dudes, it's just like part of the culture.
I mean, it goes without saying. Like, you know they're on roids.
Is a competition? They don't test at the competition though.
In bodybuilding now, I mean, there's federations that do, but those aren't really the most popular federations. The federations that don't test are the most popular normally.
Like Olympia and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like you know when someone's on steroids for the most part. Like IFBB doesn't test. I compete in the powerlifting USAPL federation, which tests pretty strictly. That's why I like the federation.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy though. That drugs are such like a integral part of like the honestly the success of the industry almost.
Well, you think about it like pro athletes too. They get tested, but they're doing everything they can to kind of get around the rules. I mean, would you rather watch the guy hit 20 home runs or 40 home runs? Think about it realistically.
Exactly. I mean, Barry Bonds was so fun to watch, bro. He'd be yakking home runs.
Exactly. It's just kind of how, like, what people want to see, you know?
I know, yeah. It's just part of the business, I guess, for the most part. Is the powerlifting business, is it a prevalent business?
bodybuilding is way more popular than powerlifting.
I'm sure.
But like I said, I like lifting heavy, and I like being able to compete in a well-known USAPL is a very well-known powerlifting federation, and they're very strict on drug testing. So I like being in a fair playing field.
So are you so what exercises do you compete in? Like deadlift, bench, overhead press?
It's squat, bench, and deadlift.
Okay. So what are your PRs right now?
My squat PR is 540 pounds. Bench, I got 410 pounds, and then deadlift.
So that's 4 plates plus a 2.5 on each side.
Yes, and then deadlift, I'm just at like 570.
So what's your strongest of the 3? Is it bench?
Deadlift, weight wise, but like
I mean,
most impressive lift,
yeah.
like for my body weight, definitely bench.
How much do you weigh?
Right now I'm like 188,
Oh, bro, you weigh just like a little bit less than me. How tall are you?
5'9".
Yeah, I'm 6'3", and I would like to be at 188. That's gonna be at my leanest, but like I'm like 195 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Have you taken that scan at the gym yet?
Every week I have a whole series on my YouTube channel of body fat analyzations and muscle mass measurements.
Bro, that shit made me feel terrible about myself.
That thing is definitely high.
Bro, it said I was at 18.5% body fat.
Dude, it said I was 20 when I first got on that thing.
There's no way though.
Nah, it doesn't. It measures like a hip to waist ratio, and like it uses some kind of formula that's not really specifically accurate if you have like a good build.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, like if like I was to take my shirt off right now, like I have pretty defined abs.
Mm-hmm.
If you see like a 20% body fat, you think normally like really bad shape.
Well, that's why I've been using 3 different types of measurements for my series going on YouTube. It's called Bulk vs Shred Life, and using a body fat Omron analyzer, which is the lowest one. It gets like if I read
the DEXA scan, is that what that is?
No, that's DEXA scans are expensive.
Yeah.
This is just like a $35 handheld thing, and then we use a biological impedance weight scale, and then also the 3D body scan and Bajimit, and they all give different numbers, but like these take the average.
So what was your average?
Right now, I think I'm at like 15, but I'm pretty freaking shredded right now.
So how does that work though? Like, I don't really understand.
Well, body fat stores differently on everyone.
Oh, so
and
you probably carry a lot in your legs and shit.
I carry most of my fat actually in like my lower ab oblique region.
Mhm.
But like
That's where most people carry it, right?
yeah, I mean some people I have no fat on my back
Mm-hmm.
and 0 fat on my arms, just like all right here, and then definitely some on my legs. But like
So that's just genetic.
yeah, some people will be at like 16% body fat and have like a chiseled 8-pack, and then their fat's just all on their back or on their arms. It's pretty crazy how the body works like that.
Oh, so it varies person to person.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of people like the stubborn areas. Like a lot of people will hold fat in their stomach area, but some people don't hold fat there at all. Everywhere else.
Well, yeah, that's why I liked fasting, because I was probably like, I don't know, I don't know based on number. I just know I probably lost like 7-8% body fat in like 3 months when I fasted like crazy.
7-8% 3 months.
Well, but I was really strong for my body, and I just had never been lean in my life. So it like boom.
Yeah, those like newbie gains kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And then you plateau for sure.
I mean, you don't really necessarily have to plateau, but like it definitely slows down as you get more advanced.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure. So it never dawned on you to try to do steroids in your
every
field?
day.
Yeah.
Every single day I think about it, but it's not worth it in my opinion, because 1, I like competing in the natural federation, and 2, I've kind of represented myself as a natural athlete, and people follow me for that reason too. So
Plus the cannabinoids, right? The CBD.
CBD, I mean, it doesn't show up on drug tests. I'm a huge advocate for CBD. It's one of my
You do CBD too, Josh? Word.
Yeah, CBD is one of my partners. Herb Strong's one of my partners.
Oh, lotion? Why you get tendinitis from the computer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. You do like topical lotion, something.
Yeah,
like that.
I do CBD drops in the morning and night. Then I do CBD cream after my workouts. Then I do CBD dab pen kind of start the day.
Yeah. The dab pens are so popular, bro.
It's just so easy and convenient. I mean,
It's like, who doesn't want to get a little high here, a little high there? Have you ever thought of doing Adderall while you work out?
I've never done. I've studied on Adderall.
Yeah.
I've never done it when I work out.
I have a prescription. I wonder if it enhances a workout or not. Like, I feel like sometimes you don't want that stark focus. I don't know, because you lift at a much more advanced level than I do, obviously, but
I mean, that focus. I don't know about the Adderall focus, but the focus is essential. Like the mind muscle. If you can increase your mind muscle connection, you're going to increase the contraction.
that's what I'm saying. I think it's mostly a mental focus. I kind of feel like you dissociate with your body a little bit when you're on it.
Potentially. I mean, my pre-workout. I'm a huge pre-workout fan for neurological effects. So like C4 Neuro is actually my favorite pre-workout I've ever had.
That's
And
the name of it, Neuro.
C4 Neuro,
Are
yeah.
you feeling this yet? By the way,
I
I
get
feel a little bit, bro.
I feel it hitting a little bit, but like yeah, like Zembrin is one of my favorite ingredients, and it just kind of Zembrin's kind of like a natural Adderall,
Mhm.
so it really helps increase like the mental state.
So, how would you incentivize people that don't work out to get into lifting? Like, I think something some people don't understand, and Josh, I'm obviously not shitting on you whatsoever, but you don't really understand. Let's say like you're an athlete or you're doing business or whatever. You operate much better I think personally, if you feel hotter. Would you agree?
I mean, the more for me, working out established more confidence than I could ever even imagine.
A discipline thing.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I tell people to first get into working out, obviously working out is good for you. Like that just goes without
Yeah.
saying. When people really just hate working out, you gotta slowly get them into it. And I always tell people 30 days establishes a habit. So if you can get yourself to do something consistently for 30 days, you're giving yourself a foundation to actually start working the detail of it. And I mean, if you're someone who hates working out, find a way you like actually working out. That's why I've released like 5-minute workouts on my channel. I've released 2-hour workouts on my channel. I'm giving people options, giving them bodyweight versions, giving them dumbbell versions.
So 5 minutes more or less, just someone kind of gets into it.
Yeah, I mean, any way you can get into it. Like for me, it took one program for me to get hooked forever.
What was that?
The Insanity program by Sean
Oh,
T.
the hit.
Yeah,
program.
and then ever since then, I was hooked on fitness
Mhm.
because I saw my body change. If you're doing something, if you can establish a consistency and you actually start seeing a noticeable change, that's going to mentally trigger yourself to stay into it.
Also, there's some shit that people don't get, and especially if there's a weird high. If you go to the gym and you have a fucking pump, right? Pause. But then you come home and you like look at yourself in the mirror and like you look big as fuck. You're like, yo, what the fuck, bro? This is sick.
Dude, the amount of people, the amount of people who ask me, yo, what? I just did your workout, it was huge, and now I'm not huge anymore. What happened? Or they expect results
They're
like
trying to sue.
they expect results like overnight. It's like, first of all, the pump goes away. You got to keep getting pumps to
Yeah.
keep building the muscle, and like muscle growth doesn't happen in a week, doesn't happen in a night, it doesn't happen in just a month. Like you gotta put in the freaking work if you want to get the gains.
What are your thoughts on overhead presses?
It's my favorite exercise, dude.
Bro, that's what fucked my shoulder though,
Yeah.
so bad.
I strict OHP like 275 pounds, dude.
So like very strict form. We're good. We're back on.
So strict OHP, just like standing, we're about, and then just no leg drive and just push it over your head.
Yeah, so you got to start light with that though.
Oh yeah, I mean I can tell. Most people who have shoulder problems, I don't know if this is your case, but you can tell me. Most people who have shoulder problems don't do any rotator cuff work, and
Well, I don't know what I can do because I'm 4 months off the surgery now.
well, I meant before the surgery. I know a lot of people who get shoulder injuries because they neglect rotator cuff training. I'm a huge advocate for
Explain
specific
what
rotator
like
cuff training.
reverse delphi type thing.
No, not at all. That's delts, like rotator cuff training, like specific external rotations, internal rotations.
With a band maybe.
With a band, with a cable, with a dumbbell, whatever way you can work on external and internal rotation of that rotator cuff is going to significantly help not just your shoulder strength, but your shoulder mobility, your shoulder stability, and everything.
If you can't tell, this guy Mike fucking bleeds fitness, man. Real shit. Well, I kind of want to ask you like a little bit more about like the fitness industry and like the business.
Yeah, ask me anything. Man.
So we already went over that you get paid based on sponsor, right?
That's one stream.
So how do most of these dudes get paid? Like I feel like this dude Greg O'Gallagher yo, shout out to Greg because he's like a classic fucking character. And if you guys could do some sort of collab, I think it'd be hilarious. But I think he gets paid mostly on program. Like, is that the most lucrative side of things?
It really depends on exactly what you're going for. Like, I know it's actually very interesting. A lot of fitness YouTubers who are more vloggers actually make a lot less money through YouTube than you'd expect. Like, because when you watch a vlog, you don't rewatch a vlog. When you watch a workout video, you keep watching a workout video to keep doing the workout. So my organic views is actually like I'll get maybe like 5,000 to 10,000 views per upload on average right now per video, where a vlogger gets maybe like 80,000 to 90,000. And then monthly views, the vlogger gets around 1.2 million views on YouTube.
So YouTube's where the bag's at.
Well, that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm explaining, because like they'll get like 1.2 million views on YouTube a month. I'll get over 2 million views a month, but my average view per upload is different. So I'll make a lot more money on YouTube, where they'll make more money for sponsors. Because when you're a vlogger, people relate more to your popularity. Where you're a workout channel, people relate more to your relevancy. So
Are you trying to do more?
that's why I'm doing more lifestyle stuff.
Word.
And ever since I started doing more lifestyle stuff, my like sales and like my partners and like engagement for that is significantly increased. So my partnership revenue has increased, but I think the most YouTubers make most money off like programming and stuff like that. But that's why I always look at YouTube as a marketing platform for like Exerprise, my app, for my
For sure.
programs, for everything we're trying to do.
And I think people want to know. I mean, mind you, you're a big fucking dude, so I think people want to know, like, okay, wait, this is like this is a normal person though, right? He just loves fitness. I think that's why the vlogs are probably so popular.
I mean, people, when you start showing like who you are,
Mhm.
it doesn't really matter necessarily what you're doing. It's just that's you. People want to follow you because you have a fun personality, and I love lifting. I like getting fucked up with my friends.
Loves
It's normal.
boozing, man. Loves meeting shorties. Where do you usually go? Like North End type thing?
So I live right next to the bars in Fenway, but I love like Seaport. I love Southie.
Word. Yeah, I have I'll invite. I got an event. Well, the details aren't finished, but I'll have you come out to the next big GDP event, bro.
Hell yeah.
We can get drunk. Meet girls, man.
Lit.
So how do you hover the line as a fitness influencer of like incentivizing not just people who love working out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
Because like, mind you, I like this shit, but some people, fitness isn't clicking with some people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
that's why you got to relate to their story. The biggest thing I've kind of recognized is I don't just make content for myself, meaning I'm making content to actually help other people. So I have to actually make videos that are tailored to what my audience wants. That's why I really make a point. I'm a little behind right now because it's been a lot, but I make a point to read my comments. I make a point to answer my DMs. I make a point to write down all the topics people are asking for, and that's actually how I make my content. So it's not like I'm just coming out with random bullshit. I'm coming out with things that people actually want, and then I react to my community and give them what they want, and that's why people come to me, you know?
See you, Josh. It's all good, bro. Yeah, Josh is a guru. He's gonna be like an amazing audio engineer.
Dope.
So this is a very Boston-based show. Most of the audience is in Massachusetts. What's the status? So I had these two Instagram influencers up here. One, they were saying, would you say you're more of a YouTube influencer?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my Instagram is growing pretty fast now. But
I'm sure everything grows. I'm sure as
Yeah.
things grow. What's the status of the Massachusetts YouTube community? Like, is it scattered? Is it like?
What do you mean status exactly?
Like what they were saying is like they're kind of the only ones out here that are creating the type of content that they create.
What are they creating?
They're Instagram comedy for the most
Instagram
part.
comedy?
Skits, sketches.
Okay.
Are you the only YouTube fitness influencer for Mass?
I mean, there's probably thousands. I'm the only one I know with my following.
Prevalent.
Yeah. I mean, I have some good guys that are really trying to start to grow their own stuff and are doing really well. But like, they're not at that next level yet, if you know what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
I believe in them, support.
So how does that community grow? Is it just through like?
That's the problem.
So
with-
this motherfucker, bro, has posted weekly, if not more,
Yeah.
for what, like 3 years?
4.5 now, man.
That's how you grow it, man. Like you
That's
just.
what I'm telling people, because like 2.5 years of nothing back, zero money, and just grinding. And that's why most people don't make it past that year mark with grinding, because you don't see anything back for that first year.
Or even 2 years.
Yeah,
Bro.
2.5. It literally took over 400. I'm at like 460,000 subs on YouTube now, and it took over 2 years to get to just 10,000.
How many total videos?
Like 600ish, I think. Something like that.
That's crazy work, bro.
I mean, I try to do at least 2 to 4 vids a week now.
Yeah, does that ever become just like totally monotonous?
No, because the way I do it is my content's endless. I love coming up with new routines. A lot of the exercises on my channel I actually invented myself. So
Yeah.
there's always something to do. There's always a way to make gains.
Yo, the octane's hitting.
Yeah, my knee keeps shaking.
Bro,
now,
the octane
dude.
is hitting for sure. Greg Gallagher, this shit is smacking. I want to go lift for sure. But are you lifting tonight?
I'm lifting late. Yeah.
Yeah. I
You'll
don't
come
know.
through, bro.
I don't know what time I'm coming through, but yeah, I'd be down. I would love to work out with you. Try some
You're
shit.
welcome, man. I got push day today.
Oh yeah. So how's that work? You do push pull push pull.
I actually since I hired my coach, he's having me doing push pull mainly because it's tailored around the compound. So I'm squatting 3 times a week, I'm benching 3 times a week, and I'm deadlifting 2 times a week.
Word.
I'm my personal programming. I like doing muscle group splits. He likes doing upper lower splits. It's just kind of difference in style.
Is what's your meal prep like?
So
How many calories do you eat a day?
right now I'm on a pretty drastic deficit. I'm doing 2,200 calories.
That's
a
what I'm
day.
doing too.
Yeah, that's not a lot. My maintenance is 3,000, but I'm
I'm around the same.
Yeah,
Because we're around the same weight.
in a pretty big deficit right now, and just trying to get
You want to
really
get
get my
lean?
shreds going.
So isn't timing wise? Don't you want to start getting like really lean for like April or May?
I'm getting ahead of the game, bro. When
Yeah.
everyone's trying to get shredded, I'm already shredded, and I'll just get
Well,
big.
I just feel like power builders and bodybuilders, it's just like they're either in a deficit or a bulk. It's never normally maintenance, right?
See, I actually think that's been one of the biggest mistakes I've made in my fitness career so far is going back and forth between cutting and bulking. It's like you end up in kind of an even ground. I'd rather consistently build in kind of a recomposition style. So I'm focusing on staying in a good aesthetic positioning while I'm also focusing on building in my strength.
Word. Bro, I'm excited. To be honest, I'm like very excited. You can tell when someone's mad passionate about some shit, and like I can tell I feel like you could turn into a beacon of Boston fitness if you chose to. Like, do you have any plans on moving? I know it's big in LA. I know it's big.
I mean, to be honest, I've always wanted to move out of New England, somewhere warm year round, but I've been looking into some potential opportunities, and I've been looking into some seaport areas next year and open up my own studio. We'll see.
It'd be sick.
We'll see.
Like your own gym.
I kind of want to. I don't want my own gym at this point. I want more of just my own, like this kind of my own filming studio.
Oh, word. But you'd have some sort of gym lifting.
I mean,
right?
I work with Johnson Fitness and Wellness, who's equipment
word.
retailer. They'll send me out equipment when I need it.
Sick. You probably get mad free gear too, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
That's dope, bro. Yeah, I'll definitely. How do I cop a shirt online?
Yeah, or
Word.
I can like.
Okay, word. I'm trying to think. I had like a million questions.
Let's go away, man.
We already did the part where you got your plug off, right? And you plug all your IG, your YouTube and shit.
Yeah, Anabolic Aliens is my YouTube channel. At Anabolic Aliens on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. My body space, if you want to follow me there, is Rosa Ripped.
There's a community on Body Space too?
I have like 50,000 on there, but it's
These numbers are crazy.
that's just more just like a personal kind of. I'm not really too active on that. I mean, it's not really part of the anabolic business. It's just more of just my own little shit. But yeah, my app, Exerprise, and then anabolicaliens.com.
Can I be? What I'm gonna do after this, and it's completely up to you. So you know Bradley Martin, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Is he like the standard for a fitness influencer?
What do you mean standard?
Like, for podcasts, like Joe Rogan's the standard, right?
Mhm.
He's like the biggest. Is Bradley Martin kind of the biggest?
For YouTube fitness, for my type of content, like my workout type of content, Athlete X is the biggest.
Athlete X. Oh, that's
Yeah.
the dude who's the athlete dude.
Yeah,
He's like 40. He's
he
ripped,
trains pro
right?
athletes. He's fucking ripped. He's ton of like degrees and different types of shit, and
Athlete
then
X. I forgot about.
or 5 million subs.
You ever heard of HasFit?
Yeah, they do workouts too.
That's who I started doing home ab workouts with. Do you have
Yeah.
home ab workouts on your channel?
You're gonna start doing them.
Word. All right, bro, I will for
Yeah,
sure.
dude. That's actually how I originally one of the things that really took off on my channel, my home ab workouts.
Yeah.
So, but but for YouTube fitness vloggers like Christian Guzman, those guys, top notch.
Okay, but Instagram specifically, is it Bradley Martin? Or am I just giving him too much?
Instagram, Bradley Martin, Christian Guzman, Steve Cook.
Well, Steve Cook. Yeah, he just did an incredible job. Oh, CT Fletcher's big too.
Yeah, but like those CT is just pure motivation, man.
Yeah.
Fucking love that guy.
Yeah, and he's a psycho. Like,
That's still your motherfucking set.
yeah, he's a lunatic. Bradley Martin did a really good job, like branding himself with other influencers. He did like comedy skits and like.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean though about like you grow together. More collaborations, the better. I always welcome people into my shit.
Well, I'm gonna 100% after this. I'm gonna get you linked with like all these other influencers I know around here.
Oh.
There's a community growing. I feel like Big Bochi's the center of it. We're connecting all the people. So Boston fitness in general, is it standard? What's going on in the Boston fitness industry? Is there an industry?
In the whole New England area, I think fitness is significantly less taken seriously than it is in the warmer parts of the country, which kind of makes sense.
People have their shirt off more.
Exactly. So mean, come summertime, there's a huge fitness binge in the New England, and then like right now, there's a huge right now YouTube value is huge because everyone's looking up workouts.
Mhm.
It's New Year's resolutioners, you know. But
Wait, how did you capitalize on that?
I mean, my channel organically grows, so
Mhm.
since I put out so many workouts and I keep coming up with more workouts, as people find me, they keep going
This
back
guy
and
Mike's
finding
a
new
machine,
workouts.
bro.
That's why it's all about that organic growth, you know. All these vloggers, they don't really have that business sustainability because no one's gonna rewatch a vlog from a year ago. Who wants to watch someone from a year ago?
It's a fact.
You know.
This shit is hidden. I know I'm seeing the sound and comment. This shit's amazing. What would so when you're on a deficit? Actually, no. Sorry. Continue on the fitness industry in Boston. So how does it get developed?
I mean, what the thing about online is there's not really a specific area. Like, I don't do shit in person. Everything I do is online. I have a huge following in India. 25% of my subscribers are from India. And then actually only 28% of my subscribers are in the US.
Wow.
So it's
You got a bunch of
international.
Europe too.
Yeah, UK, Canada, all over the world, honestly.
Wow.
It's really cool.
It's a cool thing about the internet.
Yeah, I love it, man. That's why I do like this Anabolic Alien invasion thing. Like highlighted stories on my Instagram.
The
It's
DMs
just,
and shit.
yeah, it's just highlighting all the dope things people say from all around the world.
Are most fitness influencers wired like you? Like really high energy?
I'm known for being really high energy.
You've always
actually.
been that way? I have too, bro. Same
Yeah,
shit.
it's just funny because people actually, I sometimes get a good amount of comments saying "slow the fuck down."
Yeah.
Like, dude, then it won't
Suck
be
my
me.
dick, bro.
Won't be me.
Yeah, bro. It's like there's a certain sense. I just think you're so cut out for it, bro, because there's a certain sense like you got to be up, right? Like you
Oh,
got to be
absolutely.
moving, man. But you already have it naturally.
Yo, there's so much content out there. It's absolutely flooded. If you don't stick out, you can have the top quality in the world. No one's gonna see it unless you stick out.
I know, kids. Listen, he built his business on consistency, and you are, I doubt, a technical guy first. You like the sport first, but you just learned how to edit. You learned how
I
to.
picked that shit up all up over time of doing it. You know,
Were
everything
your
I've learned
earliest videos
myself.
terrible?
They're not great.
Mine
I mean,
are awful, bro.
It's just you can see the progression in the
Mhm.
videos. It's crazy.
And the progression of the internet. You would think YouTube now, because it was so, we're like roughly the same age. Like YouTube started popping when we were in like 6th grade.
Yeah, I feel like if you try to hop on the YouTube game now, if you don't already have a name for yourself, it's so flooded nowadays.
So oversaturated.
You gotta do something different.
Is there an app coming, you think? Or like a new app or a new social network? I wonder what it's going to be.
I think
man.
honestly, YouTube is owned by Google, and Google runs the fucking world. So
I know. And
if-
Amazon.
yeah, and YouTube just launched their new cable. I know so many people going to YouTube TV now. It's like cable is about to be taken over by YouTube.
Netflix.
Yeah, dude, it's nuts. So
If you're not with it, you're not with it. That's one thing Gary Vee said. He was like, you have to spread across all platforms. Don't segment your
yeah.
audience.
Yo, one of my favorite things Gary Vee said actually is just reach out to everyone. If the worst fucking thing happens, they don't answer. Who cares? You already have your business. See what you can do.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Show no humility.
Exactly. You know, just pride yourself.
Oh yeah, bro. I'll show up to anybody's venue and ask them for something.
Yeah,
I love it.
absolutely.
It's sick. I think if I can get out, I personally, after I cut everything up out of here by 6, I'm showing up somewhere. Hopefully getting them on the show too, which would be cool.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so is there anything else you want to talk about?
I mean, what I'm just here to.
Yeah,
whatever you
yeah.
want,
Well,
bro.
no, I just want, if there's anything on your mind, any piece you want to get off. Is there anything coming?
Yeah. So a lot of big things are really in action for 2019. Like I said, I have a ton of new features for my app coming out. Next step with my app is I'm putting in a bunch of new. There's over 600 exercises in my app now, and more exercises are getting added. And then working on a new feature, which is going to be a whole tracking system where you can log all of your previous history and everything for workouts.
Word.
Then I'm also building a custom workout builder in the app. So instead of it being a randomized workout, you're going to be able to literally choose everything and customly build it yourself too. It's going to be a huge feature. But then I'm doing a bunch of new YouTube videos to just up my quality game a shit ton. I spent mad money on that shit.
Mhm.
And then I can't really disclose too much about this, but hoping to be on this TV show coming out at the end of the year,
Let's go.
which is going to be, when that I can tell more about that, I will. But that's
It's
going
out
to
of
be
Boston.
It's out LA. They'll fly me out.
Let's go.
Yeah, trying to really make big moves this year.
Let's go, bro. Do you find there to be a loneliness with entrepreneurship?
It's crazy you say that because absolutely, dude.
Mhm.
That's why I actually think I'm in the gym even longer than I really need to be, because that's my contact for society for the day. You know,
Yeah.
I'm at home either filming content or just on the computer doing metadata and shit all day long. It's like I only really leave the house for when I need to do my shit, or I'm doing traveling, collaborations, or the gym.
Yeah, that's like one thing that people don't talk about a lot is if you're a self-starter, you are alone a lot more than people think.
Dude, people don't understand that. They think I just make videos, and it's so much more than that.
I know, and even making videos is an isolating process too. You got to be alone to make videos.
Absolutely. It's one of my vlogs. Some of my vlogs take 8 to 9 hours just to edit. I'm on the computer just doing that
Terrible.
all day. Yeah.
Oh man.
But
No,
it's worth
and
it.
honestly, I know you probably there's a satisfaction with it, but editing is not fun.
It's fun when it's done.
That's what I'm saying. It's satisfying when it's done.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool putting it together, but like a little 1 minute, 30-second clip of a workout edit could take me 3 hours alone.
Yeah,
So
it's terrible, bro. I'm in a routine now, mind you, because I'm posting probably like 4 times a week with
Yeah.
with video content. But yeah, but you have to do it. There's no other way around it.
Absolutely.
If you have no presence, like,
you got to make yourself known, dude. The more you can put yourself out there, the better.
do you feel obligated to people who follow you at all?
What kind of obligations?
I mean, like, do you feel like let's say you want to take a 2-3 week break, right? I know you obviously don't think about it. I never think about taking a break either.
Hmm.
But you take like a 3-week break. Do you feel like there are people out there that are like they're like yearning for your content and they like need it?
So I actually definitely do.
Like, I wonder if someone ever hit you up, be like, "Yo, I was really depressed before."
Dude, look at my stories when I post these DMs someday. The amount of DMs I get saying I've helped people with confidence, it's not even about fitness. I just help them improve their quality of life is incredible. That's why if I
That must be
miss,
such a high, bro.
dude, that's why I do what I do. Like I love helping people, and it's amazing feeling to be able to do what I love, but also be able to help people in the process. But like if I miss a day of not posting a simple fucking Instagram, I feel like I'm letting people down. So
Yeah, I know.
it's like a 7-day a week job, you know.
So you're in a aren't you ever nervous when you go out and booze? You're gonna be hungover as fuck. Fuck, I won't be able to execute
I mean, to be honest, since I've been doing this cut, I've actually cut back a lot for the first time in my life.
on drinking.
Yeah, but I mean, I still go out and get fucked up with my boys sometimes. But like, it's I don't really care if I'm hungover. I'm gonna put the work in. I need to do it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I can't. I have no tolerance to booze anymore, so I can't. Like, I cannot go drink, and I would not be able to do this shit the next day.
The only thing is, dude, if I don't have fun with my friends, I won't be happy with what I'm doing. So I have to have fun.
A balance.
You know, if I don't have that balance, if I don't allow myself to enjoy myself, allow myself to have that cheeseburger here and there, I'm not gonna enjoy the process. So I'm not gonna be able to sustain it.
Oh yeah. So what? So you do cheat days?
I don't do cheat days. I do cheat meals.
Okay.
So like, I'm more stick to my calories and my macros rather than I don't really have a specific diet. I'll eat different things every day, but I kind of just follow a specific MyFitnessPal outline I made for myself. And it's just following macros and calories.
So what was the holidays like for you?
So I mean, I have my exceptions.
Mhm.
Like on the holidays, I didn't track on Christmas, but every day before that, like right now I'm doing like a 40% protein, 30% carb, 30% fat,
And that's what I'm doing too.
yeah, and then my carbs, and then my calories are 2200, like we were talking about, and I just kind of stay within those guidelines, and then whatever foods fall into place, they fall into place.
So but you ate breakfast today?
Hmm.
I just think the fast helps my deficit just because I'm pushing everything off.
See, I love the fast for fat loss. It actually hurt me strength wise.
It
So
made
since
you weaker.
since I compete in powerlifting, I made the decision. I can't fast.
Yeah.
Because it affected me strength wise, but it did help a lot with fat loss.
And physique.
Yeah, I definitely got more aesthetic at a quicker rate.
Mm-hmm.
I preach IF for people who are trying to lose body fat fast, but it's not ideal for strength at all.
Yeah, I'm sure. Do you think there will be a certain point? Well, what's the longevity for a power lifter? Like normally, how old can you be still doing it?
I see people competing at 60.
Oh, word. Okay, so
Yeah.
you can do this the rest of your life.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll compete forever. I mean, I love the content creation of what I do the most.
Mm-hmm.
So, just
You like the business.
I love business.
Yeah,
Man. It's always fun seeing how I can expand.
There's a lot of people out of UNH love fucking business.
Dude, business. It's a cool way to see how you can get your name out there and see what you can get back.
And with the internet, it's like easy, bro. Like, you know.
I wouldn't say it's easy, but
Well, no, I'm saying it just the access is easy.
if you get to a certain level, yes. When you get to a certain level, you can basically do anything you want.
Oh, it's sick.
Yeah, but like to get to that level, it takes years.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like you just consistently work at your craft. So yeah, so here's another thing. People don't call lifting a sport. I'm sure you've heard that. You would call it a sport.
Depends who you talk to. I mean, bodybuilding is known as a sport. Powerlifting is getting known as more recognized as a sport. Powerlifting is getting to the Olympics. So
So yeah. So how? Yeah. So what would you say to people who wouldn't call it a sport? I think it's a
off.
yeah. I think it's a fucking sport. I mean, it's like you're totally exhausting your body. It's the same mental preparation. It's the same focus.
I mean, it's a sport if you compete. You know, I don't. If you're not really, if you're just going into the gym, I wouldn't really call it a sport. I mean,
Mhm.
you're not really being athletic. You're just going through the motions and trying to get in shape. You know, I think
Yeah, and
there's
you're
a
not really
distinction.
stacking yourself against anyone else.
I think there's a distinction. I think you need some form of competition for it to be a sport. So if you're competing against yourself, then you can call it a sport. If you're just going in there, just going through the motions, trying to just stay healthy, it's not really a sport. But if you're competing against yourself, trying to get to that next level, then it's a sport.
Word. I had one more fire question.
I can't stop.
I know the pre-workout's hitting. If I can find a Ziploc, I can give you some of this if you want to try it later for your workout. Let me think. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're gonna build a business, right? Great, awesome. At your highest level of fitness and your highest level of business, what would you want to operate at? So, for instance, I've asked that to someone recently. I said I would want to own an airline at my highest level of business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you could be like the fucking boss dog of some shit, what would you choose?
That's an interesting question.
Do you choose like a mega supplement company, make a gym line, like?
That's very interesting. The way my brain works is I can't just stick to one thing. Like
Mhm.
I want to have the top app, then I want to have the top supplements, then I want to have the top. I like coming out with products that are like original.
So it'd be like a fitness holding company almost.
Yeah, I mean like I don't like limiting myself.
Mhm.
So if I have the top gym in the world, fuck yeah, but I'm gonna do something else too. You know, that's how I think about things. Like I just want to keep on building and keep kind of establishing more and more businesses. I don't think about having just one business. I think about having as many as I can to keep expanding my grounds.
So how can you now help both the Boston content community slash influencer community and fitness community? Whoa. Like do you have any plans on like doing more shit in the city, or is it are you still gonna like keep it at home type thing?
I'm really trying to expand the bit. I'm trying to do as many collaborations as possible in 2019. So, like I said, I don't really care how big someone is. I'm
Mhm.
just trying to expand names and just make more and more relationships.
Bigger network.
Exactly. You know, the more people you know, the better.
Should hang around the studio, man. Meet a lot of cool people over here.
Dude, I'll come through and this place is dope.
Oh yeah, and everyone's hitting the booth packs. It's hilarious. Do your parents know you smoke?
I actually have my mom on the CBD cream.
Okay, cool.
She like uses that for arthritis.
So they're cool with it.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird how it's adjusted.
I
I
mean,
bet and I bet if you told your mom and dad in 10th grade that you were smoking, they'd be like,
I mean,
"Fuck."
CBD. It's like I said, it's not a really it's non psychedelic, so you
Mhm.
don't get a high from CBD. That's why it's safe for like it's recommended to be 18, but they actually sell it to people who are younger than 18.
But you don't smoke either, or is this something you don't even want to answer?
Nah, I smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually a pretty big advocate for like the benefits of weed.
hmm
I mean, I don't really advertise smoking because smoking obviously isn't good for you. But I feel great body. I have anxieties and body like the body relaxation I get from weed really helps calm me down, helps me focus.
Yeah. Do you ever lift high?
I don't like doing that at all because I go for strength. So
I feel like that would be so like.
nah. I mean, I've done it before, and like I think the only thing I could really do like high is like biceps, but I don't ever would preach that to anyone.
Yeah. So are there any negative effects of booze and lifting?
Oh yeah, 99% are negative.
So yeah. So how do you navigate it?
Basically, it's just like it's that balance I'm talking about. Like I know whenever I drink, I'm not really like I'm putting myself back a little bit, but I'm in the same way I'm mentally pushing myself forward. Meaning if I didn't have that, I didn't allow myself that freedom mentally, I feel like I'm getting out of like I don't want to just work out all day and not have any other kind of life.
hmm
I need that social life. So I know physically it's holding me back. Maybe I'm not getting as much fat loss as fast. Maybe I'm not getting as muscle as fast. But it's helping me be in it for that long term stability.
Okay. So you're saying, hey, you can still drink and look good.
Bro, I mean I look better right now than I ever have in my life because I toned back on drinking. But
hmm
like all through college, I was senior when I was pretty ripped and like big, and competing, I was drinking 5 days a week. It was my senior year of
Yeah,
college, man.
sicko.
Senior year of college, I was going all out. I go all out with everything I do.
Yeah,
So.
I can tell you balls to the walls and everything, bro. Okay, so this is how we start and end the show. You say hi. Oh, I'm gonna call the episode the Anabolic Aliens episode. That's straight.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I got your logo too, which we're good. You say hi, your name. I would say it's Mike or Mike from Anabolic Aliens. And this is my golden hour. Directly after no break, you say hi, your name, Mike from Anabolic Aliens, and that was my golden hour.
Mike Anabolic Aliens. That was my golden.
That's the second thing.
And this is my.
That's the first one.
All right.
And if you fuck up, it's a dub.
Golden.
But yes, this is the concluding piece. So the first thing you say, I'm gonna put at the start. Second thing you say, I'm gonna put at the end.
All right.
So whenever you're ready, bro.
What's going on, guys? I'm Mike from Anabolic Aliens, and this is my golden hour.
Check. Bang. He's fucking huge, this guy's yoked.
What's going on, guys? I'm Mike Rosa from Anabolic Aliens, and that was my golden hour.
Yo, I'm going to tell you something. That was perfectly executed, and you're probably the second person to ever get that right.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Hell
right.
yeah, let's go.
Hey, your boyfriend a op, he a vulture. Hey, had to wake him up like it's Folgers. Hey, had to wake